What is going on, guys? Quick interruption. We actually are having a holiday sale. So if you guys want to check out all the merch, I'll put the link in the description down below. We're cutting all the price on our merch for a limited time only, probably this month of December. So yeah, make the orders while you can. We'll ship them out this week so you guys can get them before Christmas. Yo, what is going on, guys? Today is the day. I don't know why I hyped that up so much, but basically the break-in period on my R32 is done, so I gotta finally change the oil, hit 500 kilometers. Not really anything crazy, I can now finally rip on it. We just gotta move the R32 over to the oil changing. Ooh, who was parked there? Huh. Definitely not me. Just in case you guys don't believe me, that's the odometer. As you can see, I clocked the bottom part. Okay, so I got my drain, I got the jack. So I actually need to jack it up on this side because, yeah, basically the oil drain is on this side. So I have to jack it up from here so tilted that way so I can get the oil out. I have no idea what this is, but it's just hanging out. What we're gonna do, there we go, rewired. Oh my God, I can't get this nut off. Oh, it's actually not that bad. Oh my God, guys, it looks like it's not even pouring out. It's, what's the flow called? I forgot. I was an engineering major, but you guys know the flow where just like, it looks like literally nothing's coming out. It's completely still. All right, guys, I made a mistake. I bought a whole 5 quarts of oil only to realize that I actually have like an 8-quart sump. I gotta buy another one. These oil changes, not cheap. We also got to get an OEM Nissan filter, so hopefully a local AutoZone or O'Reilly's has that. But I have the part number here, so hopefully someone should have it. All right, guys, this is the oil. Looks pretty clean. I didn't clean it completely. I still had brake fluid in it, so, but it looks clean. Yo, what is going on, guys? It's actually the following night. What is going on, guys? It is the next night. I was actually able to go to Walmart this morning, pick up the OEM Nissan filter for this car that actually fit, and I was able to fill up the 8.5 quarts of oil and get it running by the time I had to go to work. So, but now we are on our way to AutoZone to pick up copper spark plugs for this car because the ignition is breaking up a little bit up top in high boost. So yeah, we got to get some plugs to fix that. Ooh, also we're going to Val's house because he needs to fix my fender. My fender's messed up, man. Yeah, I do. It's not that bad though. You can fix it. Dude, this light is crazy, bro. Look at all this light.
I'm not a mechanic, dude. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, stock power, bro. You just converted 2 turbos into 1.
Yeah, that's all. That actually decreases my power because I have 1 less turbo, I think. Damn.
I think we could, I don't know, we could mess with the camber next time because we could just move the camber down so they don't have that rubbing issue. I don't want to do too much. There's no point.
No, it's about to clear now.
Just say you miss me, bro.
You take 25 cents as payment?
Like you never torqued your wheels.
Wait,
oh, hell
wait, what
no,
is that?
Bro. They're fucking loose.
Is that a torque wrench?
Yeah.
Oh, you're supposed to do that?
Hey, we don't do this. I swear.
I think my torque wrench at home was just like
no. We took. Hey, we took all the wheels off. That's why they're all loose. Oh, that one's actually pretty.
See, that one was tight, bro. Oh, see, my torque wrench worked for that one.
Oh shit, the fronts are cool.
Okay.
This is the rear.
Oh.
Not bad, not bad, not bad.
Hey, you see that? Guys, I was wondering if my seat was wobbling so much, and then Val looked at it, he's like, the bolt that bolts down the seat is completely loose, and I was like, oh, that makes sense, honestly. Oh, the fronts are tight though. I mean, they're tight for the most part. I mean, they're tight enough. Oh, it must have been the previous owner, haha. Not that I've owned it for like 2 years, but. Dude, it like doesn't like rattle anymore. What the hell? Dude, I'm not like about to fly off the seat anymore.
Dude.
Wait, this kind of nice.
It actually feels like a GTR.
Yeah, bro. Feels like an actual car. Alright guys, today is finally the day where I can actually pull off the coils and replace the damn spark plugs because I've been meaning to do that for the past like 3 days. This is like the best spark plug tool. It's magnetic, so you just gotta crack it. All right, guys, so those are pretty tight in there, but honestly, doesn't look too bad, but never hurts to replace them. Car's all washed, spark plugs replaced. See if this John starts. All right, guys, I'm letting this thing warm up. I don't have an oil temp sensor because the stock one's disconnected. I actually kind of want to reinstall it just so I know if I'm at operating oil temp, to know if I can rip it, because you don't want to rip it on cold oil. But yeah, I'm gonna go fill up some gas and then hopefully it'll be warmed up by then. Okay, guys, so I'm here at the pump and it turns out I forgot my wallet. So I don't have my card. You can only pay with card on this, so. We're about to go hit the private mountain. I'm a little cold. I have an extra jacket here, but I'm still probably gonna freeze. But yeah, I need ethanol because I forgot my card, so we have to go get some ethanol, then we can head out. Ooh, a Skyline. Wait. Oh, I see one of them Johns in Fast and the Furious. Damn. So weird to see that thing out now because it's been hidden in our backyard for the past like 2 months. Oh man, that guy just pulled up on me. I think it's a 911 GTR, so I think it's probably worth the same as much as my R32. So he gave me a thumbs up, I gave him a thumbs up too. Mutual respect. All right, guys, I'm gonna test it now. I'm on the highway. Flip the switch. That activates the boost controller. It's still breaking up. I don't know. It like a little bit, like a tiny, definitely less than before, but it's still breaking up a little. All right, what is going on, guys? We're back with a new camera too. So I'm testing it out. I'm testing out the car. I'm not pushing it because I literally don't have like the brake pads aren't that good on this. So I'm just gonna kind of, well. Yeah, we're just kind of, yeah, that was just, like I said, I'm not going like crazy or anything like that. I'm just, my seatbelt's also not really tight right now, so I'm just trying to chill, do a nice little cruise in my bone stock Skyline. There's sand. See, that's good. It's good that they give out sand warnings because that'll take you out. You know, you don't want to end up in a guardrail. That would be pretty stupid. Don't know anyone that would do that. Overall, it feels pretty good. I think that it needs, so currently the clutch packs are out in my diff in the rear. The front's open. The front's always open, stock on the GTR, but OEM, they have an LSD in the rear. It's not super aggressive, but at least it locks up. This one, the clutch packs are completely gone, so I have no LSD. I have a diff, but it's open, and we only got one axle moving back there, so. Well, guys, they closed the road, so that sucks. But you know what? Oh, what the hell, is my wheel okay? They closed the road. That sucks, but you know it is what it is. Now we're just gonna, oh shit! Now we're just gonna cruise on back, nice and legally. It needs, dude, I need an LSD in it. It will perform so much better because essentially when the rear wheels start to slip, it transfers power through the transfer case to the front differential. This is good, but it also takes away power because, you know, all-wheel drivetrain, you know, power loss, things like that. So basically this is happening all the time because my rear wheels are always slipping because I only have one slipping. Because I only have one axle working in the rear, so it's always gonna slip, especially with literally, I mean, you know, 400, I'm literally on 400 wheel right now. I'm not even on, I'm not even on 500, and it's just so fast. You know, it's just always slipping in the rear. It's always slipping. See that? It's just, it always just wants to kick out. It's always slipping. Yeah, this thing is absolutely like a rocket. This thing is way too rowdy for the street. Yeah. Yo, what is going on, guys? Made it to the end of the video. Thank you so much. Finally got to rip the R32. It performed so well. It's missing the rear end. I really need an LSD, so I'm saving up right now. They're a little expensive. I was gonna do the OEM rebuild, but it's like around 600 bucks. And I was looking at a Quaif or a Quaif, I don't know. This LSD, but basically it's a little expensive. I can't afford like $1,600 right now, especially with the holiday season. By the way, I hope you guys are all having a great holiday season. Spend it with your family, your friends, your cat, dog, mouse, whatever you need to do. But yeah, make sure you guys stay inside, don't crash out, and stay safe. So, but yeah, once again, guys, thanks for sticking to the end of the video. Until the next one, stay safe and peace.